While this is a very fun and festive time of the year, it can also be a little bit stressful and taxing on the body. So I'm sharing with you guys a simple and delicious immunity boosting turmeric, ginger, and honey bomb. Simply, this is an anti-inflammatory paste that you can use a couple different ways to help give your body a little extra support during the holiday season. Now, you're gonna need an airtight container. Personally, I like to use a little mason jar because I can make the paste right in the jar and then store it in the jar as well. So there's no transferring and no extra cleanup. So into the jar goes 1 tablespoon of fresh grated turmeric. If you've never worked with fresh turmeric before, this is what it looks like. It's a lot like ginger, but do beware that it will stain your fingers. It will make them a bright orange, yellowy color. So if that bugs you, make sure to wear a pair of gloves before you grate your turmeric. And if you cannot get your hands on any fresh turmeric, no big deal. Just swap in 1 tablespoon of the ground dried turmeric. Then I've got 1 tablespoon of fresh grated ginger, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And guys, that black pepper is very important because it helps the body to absorb all of the benefits of the turmeric. So you want to be sure that you don't leave that out. And then finally, the zest from 1 lemon. Now that is the base recipe minus the honey, which I'm gonna get to in just a minute. But if you really want to kick this immune booster up a notch, what I like to do is also add in 1 teaspoon of fresh crushed garlic and a couple dashes of cayenne pepper. Do note, both of those ingredients are 100% optional and maybe just for the brave of heart, but I really do recommend them, especially if you're already feeling under the weather. Then I'm adding a 1/4 cup of Manuka honey. Now, if you've never heard of Manuka honey before, it is this thick, rich, creamy, sweet, delicious honey that is super powerful. It is 4 times more nutrient dense than most average floral honeys. And not only does it help support the immunity and the gut, but people have been using it for years topically to treat burns and as like a DIY beauty mask. So I've got that in there. I'm gonna stir that all together. And this turmeric ginger honey bomb is ready to go. Then to store this, I just pop on the lid, stick it in my fridge, and it will happily last up to 10 days, just like that. And then I'll use it a couple of different ways. One way I like to use it is mixed into some fresh juice. So I have some fresh orange juice here. I just take 1 teaspoon of the honey, mix it in with a small glass of juice, and you've got yourself an immunity boosting juice. And guys, all you need is a teaspoon because I'm telling you, this paste is potent. A little goes a long way. Delicious. Then another way I like to use it, and this is actually my personal favorite way to use it, is I take a teaspoon, put it in the bottom of a mug, then I bring some water up to a boil in my teapot, shut it off and let it cool down a bit, because the thing with the Manuka honey is you don't want the water to be super hot because we want all of the benefits of the honey to stay intact. So I let the water cool a bit, then I pour it over, give it a stir, and I am telling you guys, this is so delicious, warm, comforting, and it's the kind of drink where as soon as you smell it, you feel better.